Sammy's back. Tell your friends. This channel is more than just a pipe dream, if you will. What in the world are we doing? I feel like you're being just a bit extra there, Benjamin. Just a bit. I don't think that's very smart. Benjamin, that's the lightest one. Good job, boys. These wild boys. Wild farm feral children. Lots of changes are coming, guys. Take two. Guess who's back? Back again. Sammy's back. Tell your friends. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Guess who's back? I'm Sam.
Are we recording? I'm Larry.
And on today's video, we don't know how well this is going to flow, but we're going to do our best.
Not good like everything else around here. Like going uphill.
Please do. Explain.
Well, I'm just saying, like going uphill, you know. It can happen, but it don't flow good. Then you get a backup. Then all of a sudden. Anyways, hi y'all. Just an old lesson in life. Don't go uphill. Beep.
On that note, welcome back if you are returning and watching us, and welcome if you're new, which brings us to today's video. The point behind why we're starting the video out like this is because we have lots of new subscribers. We're at 639 subscribers.
Hi, new people. Hi, old people. Not as old as in age, but
all of you that's been around since the beginning.
Viewers.
We are here to create content. That's the gist of it. But the content that we create is actually our daily lives. That's the gist of it.
That's it.
We created this channel and became more consistent for a purpose.
Not quite even a year, though. What's today?
It's not. Today's day 64. Today's day 64.
In a row. 64 consecutive days of posting.
Not with long form videos, but with YouTube Shorts. And if you're not familiar with YouTube Shorts, it's just YouTube, but for shorter form content. So for the past 64 days, today will be day 64, we have posted every single day consistently to promote our channel.
But we've also done regular videos in those days as well, because you know, some days we're busier than others out here, and we might have time to do a little short one, and we might have time to do a short one and a long one. It just depends. Some days stuff will be kind of time-lapse together and pieced together because we get going with stuff and gets a little crazy out here, and we got to put the phones down and do what we got to do.
Roll with it. But nonetheless, we want to take y'all along because I have heard from so many people that we know, people that we know that have asked the question, how do you do what you do? I don't know how to answer that question. Do you?
What, how we do what we do?
Yeah.
I'll tell you how you do it. You get out of bed 1 foot at a time every day.
Man, but you got to keep going. What am I going to do, quit? That's not an option. You got to keep on keeping on.
I just wanted to add in, another reason, a big reason behind us creating this YouTube channel, becoming more consistent is because he works so hard. He works so hard, and he has a lot that's going on with him, with his health, while he's still able to get up and go to work every day and bring home the bacon, if you will, which keeps this well-oiled machine of ours going, this crazy beautiful life that we have, that we're blessed with, running. He's the reason. And if I can make something out of this small channel that we have, if I can produce by being the one that edits these clips together, that pieces everything together that our family enjoys doing together, life on the farm, our day-to-days, you know, all of us are a part of it. And if I can take that and piece it into content and share it with you guys, and you know, we grow, and we have the blessed ability to get to that point where we're monetized, and I can help contribute just by doing this, then it will have all been worth it. This channel is more than just a pipe dream, if you will. This is something that I plan to work hard at until I have succeeded. And I won't stop until I have succeeded, because I want our kids to know that you can achieve just about any goal as long as you set your mind to it and you put in the work. So I'm going to keep on putting in the work, because every single day he does the same thing.
And then you just proceed to keep on stepping. And you don't stop stepping until it's time to go back to that bed. Then you go to sleep. And what happens in between, you got no control over. So just let it ride.
You know, I saw somebody recently that posted a video, and they're absolutely right, but to us, that's kind of difficult. So the word that they used was structure.
What's that?
Right. That's my point. So we have farm animals, and as much as we try to structure our daily lives and stick to an absolute schedule, there are lots of hurdles that just appear out of nowhere.
Yeah, you never know when a goat will get loose, or a pig will get out the fence, or a dog wants to do something silly around
Or
here.
a kid just pops
kid.
up and doesn't feel well all of a sudden. Like,
Yeah.
life happens. And going back to his one step at a time, I think that that plays a role in how we do what we do. We just take it one step at a time, and we don't expect perfection.
That's why the good Lord only gave us 2 arms instead of 8 like octopuses, because we can't do as much as octopuses do.
Is the correct term?
Octopi, I'm sorry.
Is it?
Yes, it's octopi to be correct.
If you know, let us know in the comment section, which y'all need to do a lot more of. We love engaging with you guys in the comment section, and it's dual purpose. When you comment on our videos, it's engagement, which in turn helps us grow, which is one of our big goals, to grow.
Real talk real quick. For those of you that know, that have seen us before or know of us and watched us, you know that I've got kidney stone issues. I'm looking for some good advice on kidney stones, because I went to the doctor the other day, and guess what? I've got another kidney stone in my right kidney. It's at 12 millimeters. Now, I know a lot of people say, drink more water,
lemon water,
drink lemon water,
apple cider vinegar,
blah, blah, blah.
But there's a problem with that advice.
Nothing's helped. So if anybody knows the wonderful Wizard of Oz of kidneys or whatever, let me know.
But herein lies the problem. While that advice is much appreciated, and we appreciate everybody that throws that advice out there, with Larry, he produces them, what am I looking to say?
Rapidly, very fast.
Rapidly, but not...
I've been on the roller every 2 months having them over 10 millimeters ever since summertime.
And that's what I'm getting at.
2 months.
Whereas most grow them, but they slowly grow. So like the growth in size stays small and has better chances at passing. Larry will go in 2 months time, follow up with his doctor, and it's tripled in size in such a short amount of time. So now he is in need of yet another procedure, be put to sleep, but
That's not fun.
he has to go through this all over again. And honestly, I would have to sit down and figure out how many times it's been. But I'm pretty sure that this is his 6th time.
Yeah, we're getting up. We're past this now. We're getting up into this.
Yeah. But we've done everything from change his diet. He's on his 2nd urinalysis to see what's going on with that, which, by the way, the first one led us to more questions versus answers, because a lot of what his body's producing kind of counteracts each other.
But anyway, so if anybody out there knows the Doogie Howser of the kidney world, and that happened to be your cousin, nephew, or whatever,
outside of praying
send
to
him
the
my
man
way,
above,
please.
but there is a reason for why we're walking this path that we're walking, and it brings us back to, we just want to share our lives with you in hopes that maybe we can connect with some of you. You can help us, we can help you, or you guys can just sit back and enjoy the content that we bring you, which most often is not created. It's just unfolding. It's just unfolding, and we want to share the laughs. It is cold out here.
Yeah, I would say that 99% of the time, whenever we video, it's not pre-staged. We just happen to come out here and start recording, and what happens, happens.
We
Honestly,
roll with it.
Because if we weren't recording, guess what? It'd still happen anyway.
It would. It really would.
Yeah.
But I mean, this life that we have chosen is one that I can say that in the beginning, we probably would have never gotten into goats if it wasn't for me. But the chickens was him. When we bought our land, he said, we need some chickens.
Yeah, because chickens are simple.
Chickens are
or so we thought.
Chickens are like the gateway drug, because then I saw our oldest, who's autistic. Then we didn't know, but we knew something. Besides that, I wanted to be able to, get him out into the world and start him in 4-H. And little did we know back then the type of goat that we invested in, which was a Nigerian dwarf. They weren't ones that were showable. So we had a goat on our hands.
4-H has some stipulations. Maybe we should start our own thing and call it like 5B.
5B.
Because there's 5 of us.
He's so clever sometimes.
4-H can do their thing, and we'll do our thing over here at the 5B.
Fast forward, he needed a buddy. And, goats are companion animals. So I thought, well, it's just us, honey, and Blake, and a dog, and a cat. My, how much we've grown since then. Let's get him a friend, a girl friend. Here we are. Years later.
Talking about goats and things.
What's like 12 goats? Well,
that's where we started. That's how we started. That's how all of this started.
Counting all the baby goats.
Well, why is it every animal we have around here we have at least 2 of? We're like Noah's
because
Ark.
Donkeys
We're like Noah's Ark around here. 2 by 2 by 2 by 2, and some are like 8 and 12, but it's all 2s.
2 turkeys, 2 ducks, 2 chicks. No. 2 geese. No, 2 geese. Oh, wait, yeah.
Because most of the animals that we have do require animals of their breed. They're companion animals. So that's why we have at least 2. If we had all the money in the world, we wouldn't have just 2. Just saying. Besides the point, y'all. We're just here to create this YouTube channel for y'all, but also for us.
Hey, your hair's sticking up there.
No, it's not.
We also want a place for the memories in the making to be stored. Something that we can look back on and say, we were intentional with that. We made time to pull the phone out, start recording, and capture the moments that all too often pass by way too fast.
It used to be people would take pictures of things and keep photo albums. My, how the world has changed. Now we can do videos and put them on YouTube, and not only save it to your phone, but guess what? You save it to a cloud too. I wonder if the Weather Channel has anything to do with that.
I don't know.
Probably not.
But here we are about 10 minutes into this video, and right now we're going to go ahead and roll some of the things that we've decided to be intentional with and pull the phone out and hit record. We'll see you on the flip side of it. Hello guys, welcome back to our channel. I'm Sam.
Brent.
You might have to speak a little bit louder.
I'm Brent.
That's Brent. It's windy out here. You're getting into a DIY. So if that is
And
something
baking.
So if that's something that you think that you might be interested in, then stick around. You're not going to want to miss it. It's probably going to be a lot of...
I was in a razor this morning.
You're going to have to repeat that.
I got into the clippers and the razor this morning.
Who is this man? A stranger.
Stranger danger. But like I was saying, it's probably going to be a lot of time lapsing, so I'll just go ahead and give you just a little bit of a brief insight as to what we're getting into today. So right back there, that is the pallet barn that we created a couple of years ago. It is made 90% out of pallets. The roof, the main part of the roof structure is pallets. The siding is pallets. Well, I should say the frame of the siding is pallets, and then all of the boards that are on it are repurposed deck boards. Now today we're repurposing some of that other material that we used for that pallet barn, and we're actually going to create another structure for the animals. So without further ado, let's get into it. So for some people, this might look like just holding on to junk wood, but to me, great way to repurpose it. My husband just sees it as junk. So some of this might not look like good material to some, but I think with a good coat of paint, it is well on its way to being repurposed. Right next to it is a pile of pallets that was donated to us. All of that is going to be utilized. The majority of this will be utilized in today's DIY. I hope you can hear me. Not too much. We just need 2, possibly 4 more. Okay. All right, Larry, he wants to do this one himself.
Oh man, you're gonna toss it?
Nice and easy. Take your time, take your
Ready,
time.
stop.
Look at my big helpers. All right, I think this is gonna be the last one. Going down. Okay, so the idea behind all the posts is to be the post that the structure is going to be built on. Now, to just get all of the posts onto the farm side and figure out where we're going to set this up at. So this doghouse has got to go. Those are pallets we plan to use. These are tires that we're actually going to bury into the ground. And these, there's a ramp on the other side. We put these together this past summer, Blake and I did, and it was a play area for the goats. We have something better planned for them in the near future, so for now, this is probably just going to go ahead and become trash. Ben's been over here trying to distract everybody so that I can finish tossing the wood over the fence. I don't want anybody to get hurt. Back to the time lapse. Oh my gosh, it's snowing. I'm not quite sure how much of this we're going to be able to get done today with my phone being outside. I don't have any kind of weather protection, but we're going to see what we can get done. We're going to see what we can get done and keep it going.
That you are mine. I'm in love with your hair, your lips, your silhouette in the moonlight shine. With my love you won't ever be alone, my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. Completely
All right, phone died. Had to charge it up so that we can grab some more footage. While it was charging, we were able to scavenge up some more boards. Let's see what we can make. Oh, he's a big old cold. He's a big old cold. Y'all, in case you don't recognize this man, he decided to shave.
Running from the law, y'all.
He is not. Still Larry. He's just more handsome now. Look at them baby cheeks. Okay, it looks rough right now, but you just have to trust the process. I assure you. That structure over there, this one, looked a hot mess for a hot while. This is going to be a smaller scale, so let's get into it. Alright, so what we've done so far is ran the board across both of the corner posts, drilled some screws in. Now we're going to stand it up and see how tall we want the back part of the new structure. Hey guys, I'm back. So what you're seeing right now is us taking a pallet and using it as a guide to tell us how high we want that top board. Because we will be using this very pallet along with other pallets in the same height for our siding. Have you figured out what we're building yet? Why don't y'all go ahead and drop some guesses in the comments below at what you think we're making. And I'm also going to take this time to give a shout out to our 3 boys and my fabulous hubby for going along with this and helping create this new addition to our farm. At this point, Larry had just removed some really tight bolts, which hindered the ability for this board to be flush to the post. So I'm just going back and tightening the board to the post. Had to break to love on a goat. You know, some key takeaways from this as we work together as a family. We're not only teaching our kids how to work together as a team, but the kids are also getting the ability to work with their hands, power tools, and a tape measure. Their dad hasn't decided to let them use a chainsaw just yet. I mean, he hasn't even let me use the chainsaw just yet, even though I keep asking. Look at my hard-working Blake go. Well, any good guesses yet? Maybe this next clip will give you a better idea. And this is as far as we've come so far. Warning. This next clip is about to contain a live goat birth. While I did decide to censor the image, now is your chance to scroll past. You got it, Mama. Yeah, you got it, Mama. You can do it. Oh, let's pray that everything this time around goes great for her and
I
for
see
her
a
baby.
hoof, I see a head.
Oh, I see a nose and a mouth.
Yeah,
You're doing great, Mama.
it's not all the way out. Wait, was it that moving?
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was moving.
Dang!
Good job, Mama. It looks just like. Oh, here we go. Okay, come on. Hurry. Sorry. There you go. There you go.
Dang.
There you go.
Instant clean off.
She's a great mama.
Yeah.
She just says.
So what you saw was the first baby being born. I was able to clear the mucus off of his face. I was able to suction his nose and his mouth, and he began sneezing. And if you pay attention throughout the rest of this little clip that we have, you can see him sneezing intermittently where he shakes his head. So he was doing a good job of clearing his lungs.
Makes milk. Well, let's hope that this time around's better.
Yeah, he's
Good
sneezing.
job,
He or she's
Mama.
sneezing. I hope it's a girl.
Good job.
So I noticed very quickly, I didn't say anything right away, that this little guy was small. Mama was a decent size, so I thought, well, maybe she's got a few more in there. Maybe, just maybe, that's why he's this tiny.
All right, just got another one coming.
Yep.
Oh, you want to stand right here and hold the camera?
So you hear me ask Benjamin if he wants to hold the camera so that I can be ready to help if needed. I don't like to intervene unless I absolutely feel it was necessary, so with her, I wanted to let her do her thing.
You're doing a great job, girl.
So at this point, I'm checking because she still hasn't completely pushed the baby out. She's really focused on her firstborn, so at some point I actually removed the firstborn. You can see him shaking his head right here where he's sneezing and clearing his lungs. So in this time, she has contractions, she pushes here and there, and she's making gradual progress, and progress is better than no progress. So I just continued to watch. I did go ahead and pull him away, and I started to dry him off a little bit more, even though intermittently she was doing a fabulous job all on her own, licking him. But I felt like maybe if I pulled him just off to the side a little bit, it would allow her to focus more on pushing and her contractions. And success. She pushed her out, sac broke. I'm starting to suction the baby's nose. Stimulate the baby just to get the baby moving and breathing.
Yeah.
Both of these babies are so small. Deep down I had an inkling as to why, but I was still going to push through and try to give these babies
Watch,
the best
this
head
one's
start.
gonna be a girl.
Both born alive, both born breathing.
Wait, do you think that's all
Shortly
she has?
after this is when things start to go south. And in the moments that unfold next, I begin to realize that something is not right. I begin to realize that this baby is not doing what this baby should be doing since leaving its mother's womb. And as you just heard with
that
that
one's
first
trying to
baby,
follow.
it's mad, it's moving around, nothing looks
Was
out
that
of the
The one
ordinary
you're trying to do it.
yet.
Alright, so me and Ben have watched Mom for years bump a goat that has had babies. Two of them are inside, we're warming them up. As you could see, one of them is struggling a little bit. Did she have another one?
Yes.
No, she only had two. So in the hustle and bustle of trying to get these babies going and a good healthy start, there was just tiny miscalculation in how many she actually had.
So far she has 3.
Okay, I
One's
just felt
still working.
when her belly dropped back down, I felt something go boop, and it hit
Oh,
like
wait.
it felt like a hoof.
Wait.
So she might have 4.
Yeah.
Despite our best efforts of warming them up, it just wasn't enough. Larry noticed that this little guy's eyes weren't completely opened, which led us to believe that they might have been premature, which would then explain the quick decline of the sister, the second born, and her just not being able to survive outside of her mother's womb. They both knew warmth, and they both knew love.
So most of the stuff that we record most every day and post up for y'all to watch is not necessarily what I'm trying to say is we don't have a big farm or anything like that. We're small time. But hopefully, you know, hey, maybe one day we could get bigger. Who knows? Maybe not. Maybe we'll just stay small time. But you know, we understand that some people don't have what we have and don't get to come outside and pet and take care of animals every day. So we're glad that you come along and watch us do what we do every day
and enjoy it. I think that that's pretty cool that some of you have commented and left comments that say, you know, makes me happy, or
oh, I wish I had a donkey, but let me tell you something.
oh no,
Not rabbit hole. I could.
They have their own personalities.
It's not just donkeys I was referring to. I could have said chicken, goat, pig, dogs, any of it.
It's work. That's what he's getting at. It's work.
It is.
But you know, if we had to go back in time, I wouldn't have done it differently.
No, because I couldn't live in an apartment somewhere without some grass to walk in and free space to roam.
You know,
plus it's nice every now and again, if I have to, I can go hide behind a tree.
Hide behind a tree?
Mm-hmm. Can't do that in an apartment.
You can't.
You get in trouble.
If you know, you know. In this video, you guys saw that there are some good days and bad days. And Benjamin was really excited about his goat delivering for the second time. First time around, didn't go that.
Cupcake's first delivery resulted in 1 stillborn and 1 live kid. The live kid was a doeling, and we ended up having to bottle raise her because Cupcake never produced milk.
Second time around, we're just not sure what happened. We can speculate, but the point of the matter is our kids understand that with life there's loss. And some kids their age don't learn that until later on in life. They see the reward from their hard work, but at the same time, they also learn that, again, not every day is great sparkles and rainbows.
Some days it rains and some days the sun shines.
But guess what? You still got to keep moving. Still got to keep putting one foot in front of the other.
Keep on keeping on. That's what Joe Dirt said.
Oh, y'all, we thank you. We wouldn't be where we are if it wasn't for each of you that have hit that subscribe button. So I think that this is going to go ahead and wrap up our video.
If y'all have any questions about anything that we're doing or would like to learn anything more about what we're attempting, just comment on it and we'll be glad to reach back out to you and let you know what's up.
On that note, y'all, thanks for watching. If you watched all the way to this point, leave us what colored heart should they drop in the comments? It was orange last time.
They're calling for snow here tomorrow, so let's go with white.
Drop a white heart if you made it this far. And don't forget to like this video,
and
share
subscribe
with your friends, subscribe, hit that little notification bell, because then you'll be notified whenever we do post new videos so you don't miss us in the future. And thanks for hanging in there with us, because I kind of feel like we're still learning this whole YouTube journey.
But it takes some magic to know how to record and make it look like a movie. We ain't movie stars yet.
I'm doing my best.
We're still on the little
promise.
projector thing that they used to have in elementary school where they put a little film in and go to each slide. That's what we're on. But we're getting there.
We'll see y'all next time.
That's a wrap.